going to install the Nerf bars on my Raptor 700 2020. So here's one I prepared earlier. When you're ordering your Nerf bars, make sure they either come with webbing, or if they don't, make sure you order your webbing. That's how these ones came, with no webbing. So I had to order the webbing separately. I find it easiest to start in the corners. If you start from the end and work your way around, you get to the corner and nothing lines up and you have to start again. Go through the top, out the bottom. You want to go back through that hole there. Push it in there, hold it in there. When you pull the strap, it comes back through. And you adjust it so it lines up. Across with the other sides, do the same in the other corner, through the top, and back through there. Hold it in there, comes through, make sure everything lines up. Push it in, pull it through. Push on that one, pull on that one, and it just drags it through. Then from there, just work your way around, making sure everything lines up as you go. Then you just have to put them on. The upper is where the front of the Nerf bars join on. This bolt has to come out. You need to save that nut. Two shorter bolts go into the foot peg with the washer and the nylock nut. The longer one is for the front with the nut that was behind the frame. Two here line up with the front of the foot peg, and that one lines up with the front of the engine mount. Now this is the other side. I find an extension is a bit easier to get to this engine bolt, which is a 12mm. The engine bolt is up here behind the radiator hose. Remembering to keep this nut. Now the same as on the other side, the longer one goes at the front, the two shorter ones at the foot peg with the washer and nylock nut. It's only finger tight. Going to put the front clamp on. I've noticed it doesn't look like it lines up properly, so I'm going to try and take out the bolts on the foot peg, let that swing down and see if I can get this to line up better. I've loosened the front off quite a bit. See if I can get that about the same on each side. These bolts are supposed to have Loctite. I'm just going to put them in to firm that up so it doesn't fall off or move. Hopefully that'll keep it in place while I get the rest of this sorted. Now I'm going to try putting the back ones back in place. Looks like you're going to have someone help you lift both sides up together if you do it like this. As long as you've got one bolt holding it there.
It's in. Yeah, one's in.
You got the nut on the other side?
Yep.
Okay. I've got the other one in, but there's no nut or anything on it, it's just holding in place.
Okay.
Alright, so now I'm trying to put this one back on. The other side is finger tight as well. Even with the bolts loose, that front clamp is holding it pretty steady. I'm going to take the front clamp bolts out. Put some Loctite on. These are supposed to be 11 foot-pound. Now the other side. Okay, come back and check the first side. Back to the other side again. Okay, right, now we've got both sides at 11, foot pegs at 11. Well, it's good, I don't have to move the setting. Nylock nuts that come with the Nerf bars. The nuts are 13 mil, but the bolts are 12 mil. Now this one, you'll need an open ender to get in there. Can't get in there with the ring. Same on the other side. Both of these are 11 foot-pound, just like the other side. Engine bolts are 30 foot-pound. £30 on that one. Now these buckles are for these two straps. They're not flat. They do have a bit of a bow to them. So you come in, you go over the high in the center and down out the other side. Up, over the center, and out the other side. And pull that up like that. Same on that one. You go over the frame and come out between the frame and the bash plate. Now to get this to go back up through the same path, I need to lift the center of the strap over the top there, or I won't get it through. So I need a little bit of slack to push that through like that. Try and hold that there. I'll feed the other one up and over. So it's halfway through now. Just keep working at it. And there's the other side come through. And look at the other one. If the strap was a little bit longer, it'd be just a little bit easier. Same on this side. Make sure which is the high and the low. of these up and over the high. Now on this side, the oil lines are in the way. Make sure the end of it doesn't get caught on the side of the buckle, like that one just did. Keep working it through. Comes through a little bit at a time. Sure does take some pulling though. Make sure you don't get it caught around your reverse cable, because that's just here as well. It comes through a bit easier if you slide it towards the back, and the other one comes through easier if you slide it towards the front. That little bit of extra strap makes all the difference. There we go. So I'll be keeping an eye on them over the next couple of rides. Make sure that none of them start to come loose. Thanks for watching.
Time for a ride now.
Okay.